She said, "My friends and I are using your lake house this weekend. Don't be weird about it." After trashing my apartment last week, I replied, "Have fun." Then I called the property management and canceled her access code. Chloe was my roommate for 8 months. The first few months were fine, but then she started treating our apartment like her personal party venue. Last weekend was the final straw. I was visiting my parents and came back to find my apartment destroyed. Red wine stains on my couch, cigarette burns on my coffee table, broken glass everywhere, vomit in my bathtub, and my bedroom door kicked in. Security footage showed Chloe letting in 15 people Saturday night. When I confronted her, she shrugged and said, "Don't be so uptight. It was just a party. I'll Venmo you for the door." I gave her 30 days notice. She moved out Wednesday without cleaning or paying for damages. Then Thursday, I got this text. "Hey, me and my girls are using your lake house this weekend for Jasmine's birthday. We'll be there Friday, Sunday. Don't be weird about it." My family has a lake house that Chloe knew about because I'd brought her there once. What she didn't know was that it belongs to my uncle and uses a property management company with access codes. I texted back, "Have fun," then immediately called the company, explained someone I no longer trusted had my code, and they deactivated it instantly. Friday around 6 p.m., my phone exploded. 17 missed calls from Chloe, texts flooding in. "The code isn't working. We drove 2 hours. You need to call the property people." I didn't respond. Went to see a movie instead. The company has security cameras at the gate. My uncle forwarded me the footage. Chloe's SUV pulled up at 5:43 p.m. Friday. They tried the code multiple times. One girl got out screaming at the keypad. They sat there for 3 hours, unloading coolers. 2 of them tried to climb the 8-foot fence with pointed tops. Finally, around 9 p.m., they gave up and drove away. Everything was booked due to a local festival, so they drove back home Friday night. The texts kept coming all weekend. Saturday morning, "You ruined my birthday weekend. We all took time off work for this. How can you be such an awful person?" I responded, "I'm not sure what you're talking about. Chloe told me you were using my lake house, but I don't own any property." Maybe she was confused. Chloe went from threatening to sue me to calling me pathetic to saying I owed her money for gas, to finally admitting she never had permission, but I shouldn't be such a dick about it because normal people share. But it gets better. All week, someone had been calling the property company claiming to be various people. My sister, girlfriend, business partner, trying to get access. The final straw was claiming there was an emergency and she needed to retrieve life-saving medication. They asked if I wanted to pursue fraud charges. I said, absolutely, yes. 2 weeks later, she sued me in small claims court for $4,500. Emotional distress, breach of verbal contract, apparently have fun constituted a contract, and travel expenses. I showed up with everything. Text conversations, photos of my destroyed apartment with $3,200 in repair invoices, security footage from both locations, and documentation of her fraud attempts. The judge asked, "Did the plaintiff ever have permission from the property owner to use this lake house?" Chloe tried to spin it. "Well, he brought me once, so obviously, that's a no." "Did the defendant ever explicitly give you permission?" He said, "Have fun." Which means, did you inform him you were going or ask permission? Chloe went quiet. The judge dismissed her case entirely, ordered her to pay me $3,200 for apartment damages, and recommended fraud charges. Chloe lost it, screaming while her mom yelled about discrimination. Security escorted them out. She's now facing criminal fraud charges and being sued by multiple friends from that weekend.